Okay, so Dolphins get a win. Quarterback situation, this carousel, this bizarre thing where they have Teddy Bridgewater and then they don't. It's Skylar Thompson. They have Skylar Thompson and they don't. It's Teddy Bridgewater now. Tua's back. And it was just one of those strange nights where you wanted to see Tua take a few hits just to see, is he okay? Will he get up? I've yet to see a guy who's ready to protect himself. That's the difference. You can tell yourself all you want, Myles. I'm going to throw away the football. I'm going to slide. I'm going to get out of bounds. But once you're out there, your instinct takes over. Competitiveness takes over.
Right.
You get caught up in the moment. And no matter how badly you would like to do it differently, you're still going to play football the way you always have. And he should have slid right there. I don't know what he's thinking. That's a horrifying thought in that split second that he put his head down and dove forward. But that's what he does. That's what football players do.
He's thinking, I got to get the first down there, and it's third down. You're trying to move the chains. I get it. I understand it. But it's like you said, you can talk all about what you're going to do and what you think you're going to do, and then you get out there and it's a different story. It reminds me of my grandfather always tells this story, a parable, whatever you want to call it. All right, he says, a man went to the library. He read all of the books he could find about swimming and how to swim, and then he got in the pool and drowned. Right? You have a plan. You can say everything that you want to say. You can do all the research. You can do whatever. But until you're actually out there and you have that experience, you might not do the things that you think you're going to do.
Here's Tua and Mike McDaniel from after the game talking about the fact that Tua was taking more hits than he should have taken in his first game back.
Wasn't trying to be Superman or superhero out there. I was just looking at the situation. The second one was a third down. Try to run and lower my shoulder, hoping to get through the guy to get the first down. So that's all it was.
It is football, and he's going to protect himself, and he's got that component to his game where he's a competitor and he's trying to get a first down for his team. So I'm never going to totally encourage that at all. I'm probably going to advise him to slide every time, but when push comes to shove and a guy has the ball in his hands, it's gonna be tough to get him to completely turn it down, although I will try.
Yeah, but he knows he's going to fail. We've seen this time and again. I remember when Mark Sanchez was taking too many hits and they tried to teach him how to slide. He didn't know, literally couldn't figure out how to slide. Mike Vick, same thing, won't slide, diving head first. I remember he suffered a couple of broken ribs high up in the cage, diving into the end zone against Washington one game. You have to do what you can to protect yourself. That first down doesn't matter as much as your health, short-term and long-term, and it doesn't matter as much as it does to the team to have its quarterback. I don't care that it's a first down. So what? We saw a bunch of punts last night. Oh, we didn't get a first down. Whatever shall we do? You have to protect your quarterback. You have to protect yourself, especially in that first game back. And, in the build-up to that game, I was particularly rattled by comments about his parents, because I can relate to watching my son play high school football and scared every play. Is he okay? He's in the scrum of bodies. Does he have a broken leg? I remember one time he's laying flat on his face after a play and you run down to the field. I mean, I feel for his parents. His parents have to worry about this all the time, and I get the impression they really don't want him to play. I really do, based upon the things Tua said, both to Maria Taylor and in the production meeting with Chris Collinsworth and Mike Tirico. Collinsworth said last night, they asked him point blank, do your parents want you to play? And his response was, I don't know, which tells me they don't want him to play. They just don't know how to properly say it to him.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of the toughest things that you can probably go through as a player, right? Where your family wants something for you, for your long-term health, but there's something in you, that competitiveness that drives you toward the game. I mean, it's the same sort of mentality that probably is why he is diving and going ahead first for that first down, where it's not really what you want him to do as a player, but it's that competitive nature that he has. That is why it's a big part of why he's been as successful as he has in his history as a quarterback, to be drafted in the first round, right? To win a national championship at Alabama. These are the things that has made him who he is. And so you have to pare some of that back. It's not easy, but like Mike McDaniel was saying in that clip we showed, he's going to try, because you have to have your quarterback for the long term there. So it's one of those dynamics that we're going to have to continue to follow. But I mean, it's not like Tagovailoa played the greatest game of his life. I mean, we were talking about it earlier, right? With the Steelers and the missed opportunities that they had on all those interceptable passes. Tagovailoa has got to play better in terms of throwing the football for the Miami Dolphins to really get to where they want to get to, and let's be a playoff team in the AFC.
Yeah, but the good news is they stopped the losing streak. They got a much-needed win. They're now 4-3, from 3-0 to 3-3 to 4-3, and they keep moving forward in the AFC. We keep moving forward with the Week 7 Sunday Statement Draft. We'll do that when this Monday edition of PFT Live, presented by Google Pixel, continues right after this. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.